Harry Kane to Chelsea, y'all. Harry Kane to Chelsea. This is, guys, this is a crazy season for us Chelsea fans. Now, wow, it's been rough. It's been a rough one. We got to find a way to add some humor to this nightmarish season that this crazy season that just will not end. When will this nightmare end? I mean, that's the only thing that we're praying about right now. As we look forward to getting ready for our derby match against Arsenal on Tuesday. But before we get there, there's Chelsea. Chelsea is the gift that keeps on giving, and that's why we love Chelsea. There's never a boring day as a Chelsea fan, whether it's good or it's bad. There is never a boring day. So, what's today's news? Well, today's news is based on reports. Good old Harry Redknapp, yes, Uncle Harry, who is Harry Kane's uncle, has come out with an astonishing revelation that pretty much that Harry Kane is seriously considering the possibility of teaming up with Pochettino should Pochettino get the Chelsea job as most expect. And so that's where we are right now, because whether you are a Chelsea fan or not, I mean, you have to be living under a rock and inside a cave not to know that Chelsea cannot score a goal no matter what happens. It's even gotten we have literally gone from the kitchen to inside the frying pan after firing Potter and replaced him with Frank Lampard. Lampard has done nothing but just go on ahead and lose 5 straight games, of which we've only managed to score one measly goal, lucky goal at that, due to a very fortunate deflection. So that's not going to cut it, and Chelsea needs to find a way, regardless of who the new boss is. We need to find a way to start scoring again, and so that's why. And as you all know, Harry Kane is basically one of the top two. Obviously, I mean, I'm not a Tottenham fan, thankfully. But based on my understanding, I would say that Harry Kane is one of Spurs' top two legends of all time. Okay, so he's on the verge of breaking the all-time, scoring, record. I know he's maybe just a few goals away. If he hasn't broken it already, I don't know. As I mentioned, don't hold me to it. I'm not a Spursy fan. So, but he's obviously one of Spurs number one legends, or number two legend of all time. So ordinarily, a Harry Kane to a Chelsea rumor is not anything that anybody will take seriously, because the real reality is Chelsea and Tottenham. We don't do deals. We don't sell players to each other ever since Levy. Levy does not sell players to Chelsea, and that's just the way it has been. So, but what is different this time around is that Harry Kane has 1 year left on his contract, and he's not signing a new deal. No matter come hell or come high water, Harry Kane is not going to extend his Tottenham contract. He's 29 years old. It's bad enough that he's been there till like 29. I mean, Harry Kane at a point was one of the top strikers worldwide. For him to have wasted all these years at Spurs, yes, fair play to Harry Kane. He scored a whole bunch of goals, which is why he's one of the top strikers worldwide. But he's won absolutely f all. He's won f all in his career, and he's basically given Spurs his best years, arguably, right? So, but at 29, Harry Kane has to be at a point where he's got to say, guys, I've done my best. I've given you all everything that I got. I'm a Tottenham boy, true and true. Came up through the Spurs academy. I've given you all everything that I can. But now it's time for me to look out for the rest of my career. I gotta find a way to win something. And of course, y'all are saying, well, Chelsea. Chelsea, I mean, we got 39 points. But like, as of right now, we're in 12th place in the league. Thankfully, West Ham lost, today, and Wolves also lost. Guys, this is the level that we're at right now. They got me watching games of bottom dwellers just to make sure that at 39 points that we're going to be safe. This is mad. Yeah, so it's obvious. The obvious question is, why would Harry Kane in his right mind be thinking to leave Spurs to go and join a bottom half club? But again, the reality is, it was only 2 years ago that Chelsea was lifting the Champions League, and Chelsea has been playing in the Champions League regular. I think it's only 1 year, one time in the past. I believe that year. I think since what you might call it, since the year when Conte won the league, the last league title Chelsea won. That was the last time Chelsea did not play in Europe. So I just go there, I just say that to just point out the fact that Chelsea has been playing regularly and consistently in the Champions League, and so the hope is that this is just a minor blip, a little hiccup along the way over the past 20 years, and as they say, the taste is in the pudding. So what am I saying? I'm saying that we got players. We got players on ground. Kante is still on. James. We got Malo. Gusto coming in from Lyon. We got Kunku coming in from RB. Leipzig. We still got Enzo. We got boys. Okay, we got players. Just Modric. We got a whole bunch of guys. So, but what we're just lacking right now is we just found ourselves in a bad spot. Sometimes in life you know what you do. You're good. You know you're good, but you just made some mistakes. You made some bad turns. Should have stayed on the express, but you made a mistake and took an exit. Took a little detour, and detoured your way into the bad part of town, and you got caught up. So what you got to do right now is to find a way to dust yourself up and detour your butt back onto the express, so you can continue flying like you used to fly. And that's where Chelsea is as of right now. And so the whole deal is bringing Pochettino. I mean, Todd Bowley needs to close this Pochettino deal ASAP, so that the players know what's going to be happening, right? There's so much on certainty, and that's part of the reason why these players are just all over the place, because they don't know what's going. Who's coming in? We don't know. They don't know. right? So Todd Bowley and them need to close the deal. Yes, granted, Pochettino is not going to be taking over for the rest of the season. He's going to come in after the season is over. But the players need to know, like now, who their next boss is going to be, so that they can start hustling for the next boss, even though he's not yet on ground, because they know that with Pochettino on ground, everybody needs to run. If you don't run, you're not gonna play, right? And so anyway, I'm just getting a little bit ahead of myself. Getting back to the Hurricane deal, as I mentioned, it's obvious. What are the positives? The positives is obvious. I mean, Harry Kane is going to deliver goals, for you. That's the reality. He's going to deliver goals. He's going to deliver assists. He's going to bring other players into. If you've been watching enough football, nobody needs to explain the positive of having Harry Kane on your team. Again, the negative for me as a Chelsea fan. For me as a Chelsea fan, there isn't really much negative per se. I'm not concerned about his age. I actually see his age as a positive, because we have a lot of younger players and we need some few veteran type players. So whether he's 29, whether he's going to be 30 by the time he arrives, who knows? I don't really care. But on the negative side again is the fact that he's a Tottenham man. You understand what I mean? His heart has always been at Spurs, and so I don't know how it will play out for him leaving Spurs, coming to Chelsea. Is his mind going to be fully on ground at the bridge in West London, leaving North London to come down to West London? How is he going to play in his mind? Because you all know that this game is a game of inches, and so for me that is the only concern. Of course, the other concern is the obvious concern, which is the fact that Harry Kane has never led any team to win anything for club and country, right? And that is a bit of a concern, because we at Chelsea, we used to win it. We used to get into finals and close the deal. Chelsea is this. Let's put this nightmare season away to one corner. The reality is Chelsea as a club and as a fan base, we're used to seeing our team get to finals, and more often than not, we don't win every finals, but more often than not, we're gonna win. We're gonna win more than our fair share of finals. We're gonna close the deal, and we're gonna lift the trophy at the end of the day. Harry Kane has reached finals on multiple occasions, but he hasn't been able to lead his team to close the deal, right? So it's just picture like Drogba, right? That can score more goals, but without the strong leadership and winning mentality and mindset of a Drogba. That would be Harry Kane, and so that's a big concern for me. And of course, the other part being that Pochettino himself doesn't necessarily have that track record that we are used to as Chelsea fans of our manager coming in and imbibing into their team like Conte had, like Jose, Ancelotti, right? Even Tuchel and so yeah. So there's a bit of those two chaps, these two Tottenham related guys in terms of Pochettino and Harry Kane. There's question marks there in terms of how can these two guys not just meet up together and gel together, but also to help Chelsea to get to where Chelsea used to be and wants to be. But hey, as it is right now, beggars can be choosers. Beggars cannot be choosers. And right now, Chelsea, we are beggars right now. We got 39 points. We're trapped at 39 points, and we might be finishing this season with 39 points, given the way things are going. We're definitely, beggars. And so, if this deal goes through, I'm definitely going to clap and clap and clap, right? But the reality is, do I see Harry Kane coming to, Chelsea? I'll be honest with y'all, it's going to be very difficult because not because he doesn't want to come, but just because he's too much of a Tottenham guy. He's too much of a Tottenham, legend that it's going to be tough for Harry Kane to make that mental leap and the decision to wear to change from Tottenham blue to a Chelsea blue. But hey, crazier things have happened. Guys, please like this video, share this video, and subscribe. Take care. God bless you all. Peace.